That's tough.
Tough talk, it come with some pain, but we must talk. Everything in the game, but it's simple and plain. Don't do it in vain, cause it's tough talk. Yeah, it's tough talk. Yeah, it's tough talk. Everything in the game, but it's simple and plain. Don't
Yo, man, welcome to Tough Talk Communication Save the Nation. I'm your host, T. Craig.
It's your boy DJ Red. Today, we on episode number 3.
Trace.
Our second guest, Mr. Duke Turley himself.
Take work. We back with another banger, you know what I'm saying? So Duke, man, tell our fans, tell our viewers, tell them a little bit about yourself. And you know what I'm saying? Then we gonna take it from there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm Duke Turley Jr., born and raised in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I do a lot of different things. Growing up just kind of got me into a lot of different avenues. Mainly right now, I'm pushing a lot of events and working with brand ambassadors, content creation, things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I was telling them, they said, I'm number the second guest. I told them I was too many guests in. I was not doing the interview. So I'm here.
Listen, everybody else don't take that. We got a long list. I listened all the way to the summer already.
But I'm two, though.
Yeah. So what's up, man? Tell us about your childhood. What side of town you grew up on? How was your upbringing?
I'm from the southeast side of Grand Rapids here. Man, just mothers raised me, grandmothers, aunties, you know what I'm saying? Single household. All of us kind of grew up in the same household, and I say all of us, like me and all my immediate cousins. From my grandma taking all her sister kids in to their kids, all getting taken in one household.
Brady Bunch.
Literally.
In a big house?
In a big house, in a very big house, yeah. We thought we was rich. we thought we was rich.
You want 6 to the bed, feet to head.
It wasn't that much of a struggle.
Oh,
It wasn't that much. When we wanted to stay the night like that, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's
it wasn't a huge struggle like that. Brought up by mainly women though, primarily women.
Okay. All right, so when you first hollered at you, we chopped it up with you a little bit. I mean, I guess we get right to it. He was like, I got a lot of shit to get off my chest. Y'all better have me on. I ain't like you said, I ain't coming on number 8. I'll look where I'm at on the list. So you got shit here. You said you got some shit to say, just taking us down that path, I guess. What would the first thing you want to get off your chest?
Man, Grand Rapids in general, just working together, you know what I'm saying? Working together, really like not being on no gatekeeping type situation, you know what I'm saying? Slamming the doors and upcoming face or whatever the case may be. And it could be on any level, from entrepreneurship to events to business to community, whatever, nonprofit. Man, just really addressing that type of stuff. Like, wanting to say out there, like, just, you know, like, don't be a gatekeeper or nothing.
Right.
There's not many black millionaires in this city for real.
Right.
It's like a lot of gatekeeping of their money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So speaking on that, we know you do a lot of events. So have any of your events been blackballed to where, like, we don't know Duke to have it, but you don't know who called the police or somebody stopped it? Have you ran into something like that?
I ain't never ran into nothing like that, but I heard about it. But just growing up doing events, like people who were like older than us, let's say like when a Zouk hour was going on, or like Maxi for the teens or whatever the case may be, being blackballed in a different way, like, oh yeah, do this event for me, I'll pay you this, and then you never get nothing from the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that may be, where they charge you 3 times the amount of the door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking
walk
out,
away with
looking
nothing.
out.
Blackballed on that level for sure.
Yeah, I definitely feel
Hey,
that.
blackballed on the concert venues though, for sure, man. Like, can't nobody do nothing at the intersection of 21, what's that, 21 Row Live. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't never been able to get in those, and I done seen plenty of emails, so I guess that's blackball.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. It's a lot of that going on around. It's a lot of that going on.
Yeah, and I definitely see it now deeper. Being, DJ Red.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's definitely been some doors closed with some of the promoters I've been working with, and I'm starting to see more being on the inside now. From when we was on the outside, we'd be like, man, yeah, right. But on the inside, it's like, man, yeah, right. That really happened. Like,
So you got paid for every gig?
yeah.
Anybody try to run off
My manager Natasha makes sure that she not letting me do that. Death row record. Let me take that back.
Okay.
It's been one incident where I was at the hookah lounge, and I got paid a measly $40 for 6 hours, and I said never again.
But ain't that when DJ Head told you like get your contract or something?
I talked to DJ Head, shout out to Head. 6 hours.
Wait, you ain't know?
I didn't know. When I got there, and it was like, we're going to pay you for the door. You know who came in the door? Them. My people.
On a Thursday, Friday.
It was a Sunday. It was a Sunday. My people came in the door. I said, shit, I'm about to do a party at my house. Y'all paid me to come sit down and drink. Like, that's how it was. But it was a lesson learned. It was a lesson learned. And then the promoters that I'm working with, Mike Brooks and D. Jones, they're making sure I get paid. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, the work is coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you chop it up. Yeah.
So you said you was raised by all women. So did you have any male role models in your life? Like,
Yeah, growing up, my older cousins, Bush, Jig, Lou, Tony. So I'm like the youngest of all the boys.
okay.
So we all was in the same household. And then we had uncles, you know what I'm saying, here and there. But there was no like grown men in our household. You know what I'm saying? Outside of like when our oldest cousin was 18, 19 years old. It was just like grandma, moms, you know what I'm saying, and us. So just literally all women. Dad, you know what I'm saying, calling the phone from prison, whatever. But it wasn't like a presence.
Right.
It's like total different.
Now, just to piggyback on that, I asked that question because in the summer I seen you a lot at King. If I was writing by on some work, I seen you on at King a lot. Well, tell us about that. What was that event? Like, what was that? That a nonprofit or how you get your foot in that?
So we was working Parks and Rec. Me and Jamaica, me and my cousin was working Parks and Rec, and it got shut down. Parks and Rec got shut down like many years ago. So I wrote a proposal to the city of Grand Rapids like, hey, this is no longer going on. This is the need. This is who we're going to be. You know, this is the target audience. This is who's going to benefit from it. The first year they took it, they was like, we'll do it, but we can't really fund it. I'm like, why? They're like, the food costs going to be too much. So I'm like, all right, if I cover the food, will y'all cover employees and equipment? They agreed to that. So the first year was like,
you paid for all the food.
yeah, well, no, I ain't pay for nothing for food. Outside of snacks. Yeah, so I went out and I got a contract with like this same people who feed Grand Rapids Public School, like the nutrition center. We got them to like sign and do this meet up and eat up program.
Gotcha.
Year 1 went by, year was good. Year 2 went by, we doubled the numbers. Year 3 came, the numbers was tripled. And I was like, okay, I'm getting the money. Y'all giving me what I want. Like, where's this money coming from? So then that's how we got into the nonprofit side of things.
Oh, that's big. You should talk to Diet BG because I know coaching, especially for union, we go to Muskegon 4 times out of the season. You know what I'm saying? And the kids got out of school at 2:33. They don't have nothing to eat until 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Most kids coming from the inner city, they don't have money to, to buy food. So I think you should tap in around public schools about that. I'm not sure if Ottawa got the fundraising, but I know union.
Oh, I got my hand on it now.
Yeah,
I got my hand on it.
Definitely should tap in with that. Definitely should tap in with that.
So what initially made you get involved with the youth, and was it like hard for you to bridge that gap and keep this thing going year after year? Like, is it something that you plan on doing this year as well too?
Yeah, for sure. But like what made me start off though, went to school for education.
Okay.
I was at Western. I got some trouble back here. I got
Wait,
kicked.
Stop right there.
What kind of trouble you get into? Let us know the trouble you got into.
I got my first felony when I was 21. It was literally on my birthday.
Wow.
I was here.
Happy birthday.
I know, right? I
Man.
was here at the club, my place or something. It's not like they do college night or something. I seen this girl I knew from like back in the day. She was with a girl. Went to their house. Did us. I woke up. They stole money out of my pocket. I went ballistic.
so they was set up chicks.
Basically, right? So I took their cell phones and their car keys, and I shot out that shit. I could talk about it now because it's so old. I really did.
Dang. So what was your charges?
So they called the police and said that I robbed them, right? They said I robbed them
After they
because
robbed you.
after they robbed me, because the car that they picked me up in was one of their boyfriends.
Oh.
So they had to come up
Yeah,
with a
cover
story.
up.
So I didn't even know like that this all had occurred, like that they called the police or nothing, right? So I go on the next day. I'm here like on vacation basically at my grandma's house and shit, and I get they end up calling me. I end up talking to the boyfriend like, this what happened. They stole money, You could come get your keys, whatever. Ain't no problem, whatever. Came and got his keys. He didn't tell me that they called the police or nothing. I go back up to school. The sheriff came and got me out of my classroom.
That's so embarrassing.
So I had like a side warrant for my arrest for unarmed robbery.
You couldn't beat that in court?
Man, even deeper into that, like even like navigating Grand Rapids, right? So we ain't know nothing about the system for real. So my mom got a lawyer. Went to court. I told the lawyer, like at this point I still had their cell phones. Okay.
How long ago was it though?
So this was 10 years ago.
I'm saying how long did you have their phone until you went to court?
No, not when I went to court, when I went to meet the lawyer.
Oh,
Like literally like right after the police came.
Oh, okay. So
It all happened like, this was on a weekend type thing, and all this happened in the span of 1 week. So like they came and got me out of my class on like a Tuesday.
Oh, so
I went to jail.
his keys, but you still had their phone.
Yeah. I needed something.
Yeah,
right?
this is my
I
letter.
needed something because they still have
my money.
This was crazy though, because the money that they took, even going back, I think it wasn't even worth like doing all that. From what happened to me, you know what I'm saying?
You just
For
was
real.
pissed.
I was pissed. I'm 21, I'm in school, had me a bankroll, I'm going promoting the party and stuff. And they done stole some of my money. I was tripping, right? But I ended up going to court, talking to the lawyer. He like, you should give them the cell phones back. And then just kind of, he basically was like, plead guilty to this.
That's
to not go to
tough.
jail. He was like, you're going to get probation. It's going to be a high misdemeanor. That's what they worded it. It's going to be a high misdemeanor, which is really a felony.
Right.
So I'm in school for education. I get the felony. Now all that shit don't even matter because I got a felony. There's no way that I'm going to work for a school.
Right.
So that's kind of how I got into the event for real, working with the youth outside the school, because that still was my passion.
Right.
I still wanted to be a teacher, but I'm like, I got to figure out how to do this on my own.
Did you our episode that's coming out Friday, and Marcus got a lawyer. We can get your stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a process from that. Like you got to have like, you can't have so many misdemeanors in between that. It's a lot, So I'm working on it for sure, but it's not affecting me at this point. But at that point, it was like that was huge. You know what I'm saying? Like that literally was like my fuck school.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this and get money however I can get it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all, yeah.
Yeah.
So did you finish? You finished school though, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a business degree, but I got a lot of wasted education credit. A lot of wasted. Yeah. The system. So not even like just not having the knowledge of like really how to navigate that court system. You know what I'm saying? Like they really tricked me and my mom into like plead guilty, so he don't go to jail. He might go to jail for 5 years. I had never even fucking got a ticket before. You know what I'm saying?
So
From like, damn, I'm going to jail for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching my dad in jail, shit, all the way up until this point. I'm like, hell no, I ain't going to jail. I'm taking probation, and not even knowing that that was going to like alter my entire life. Like for real, that situation changed everything.
10 years ago, you still trying to climb out.
Yeah.
So speaking on your dad.
Talk about that like that. Like for real, right?
10 years. So speaking on your dad, though, you saying you talking to him on the phone while he's incarcerated. How did that play a big role when you growing up? You know what I'm saying, without your dad?
It was like, it was like a love-hate thing. I was like, I don't ever want to be like him, but I also always make him proud. You know what I'm saying? So it was like envy that he was gone, but it was motivation that I was able to be like, you know, I'm Duke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember my mom was like, my dad friends. So, my dad friends used to be like, he gonna be just like his dad. And I'll never forget this shit. My mom was like, I forgot who it was who said that. My mom was like, he ain't gonna be nothing like his motherfucker. She went crazy, like his dad in jail for murder. How the fuck you say my dad? My son gonna be like his dad. And like in that moment, I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Now it's more than enough. I gotta make my mom proud. You know what I'm saying? It's like that too.
Right.
So
yeah, so your dad was in jail for murder.
Yeah.
Wow, that's big. That's big. That's deep. So look at you. Yeah, me either, man. That turned the corner. So now I'm gonna throw something else at you, right? So now that you grew up without a dad, you have two little cousins.
Let me get a shot.
See, I told you.
About that time.
So now that you grew up without your dad, you also got two little cousins right now that's doing the same thing. That's growing up without their dad. So what advice can you give them, and what can you do so they don't feel that they don't have a male figure or father figure? Like what have you been doing for your cousins?
And just being active, like even getting back to the summer day camp thing. That's huge, you know what I'm saying? Like from the moment kids get out of school to the moment they go back, we're keeping them active in those hours. And then plus showing them like me, showing them my life, you know, showing them how I get money, showing them traveling and doing different things, bringing them different places, you know what I'm saying? More than just like giving them stuff, like literally talking to them, taking them places.
Make them work for them.
Absolutely. Looking right.
That's it. So how was your
10 and 7.
Oh, 10 up there. Okay. That's big. So couple weeks ago, y'all had made a drive to go get their mom. And I know Jalen got hurt. She fine now?
Yeah, she good. We'll talk about that. Though.
Okay. No, we will talk. I just want to make sure she was good.
Yeah,
she was that accident. So I want to switch gears a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Dreams
Cheers.
Take Work. Oh, let's do
Cheers.
it. Everybody.
Salute.
Let's go to Dreams Take Work.
After I take a shot.
That's all right. So I know you was part of the UTS family, and you had 2 kids that go to Michigan, Anthony and Kobe, right?
Yes, sir.
I know Kobe. He signed the deal with Moneyball, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Both of them did.
I mean,
Yeah, both of them.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So can they wear Dreams Take Work, or it's got to be
Yeah, their contracts are. It's not nothing like exclusively.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they still
No Kanye, no Kanye situation going on there.
take them socks
No.
off. Can't wear them.
No.
That's good. So how did you? I went to the Union versus Ottawa game, and both teams had your socks on. How did you handle that?
Crazy,
That was
right?
crazy. That's big.
That was
That's
crazy.
big. But not only
I actually gave Union the socks though,
Uh-huh.
right before they went on.
Okay.
But still though, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
big.
for them to like put them on and be like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely
Yeah,
set the
that was
trend.
crazy.
Definitely. How did you get out? Who was the rundown with that?
I had went and talked to them like a couple weeks before. I actually designed a T-shirt that they ran out in.
You was throwing t-shirts too, right? At halftime or between.
Yeah. I gave the cheerleaders some T-shirts to put on there.
That's big, man. That's real. Man. That's real.
So what you say, dream takes work. Did that come from your passion in working with the youth? Is that kind of the message that you deliver?
So
or is that for all ages for the most part?
It's for everybody, but it really started with basketball.
Okay.
I took some kids out to Vegas, tournament. They was like nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Went out there, balled out, got like to the top, Sweet 16, and they got put out, and they got smacked when they got put out. You know what I'm saying? Made it to the main gym and got smacked. And it was just a real conversation with them. It was so crazy, man. It was me and 8 kids and my boy Brad and Scotty. And we it was just us 3 and 8 boys, you know what I'm saying? Took them to Vegas, you know, like just,
Well, what team was it?
we wouldn't even call UTS then. We was Bear All. Bear All made some jerseys for us. And we just went out there as like Bear All, you know what I'm saying?
Never heard of
Nothing, you know what I'm saying? But they went out there and they was balling. They got smacked on just real conversation. Like these boys y'all lost to, they do this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all doing it because y'all talented and it's cool. And we out here in Vegas, y'all like, oh, y'all ain't even think about basketball. So in that conversation, Dreams Take Work came about ever since then. Dreams Take Work.
So how many years have been going on? Dream Take Work.
2016, it's about 6 years. Yeah, like since saying that, you know what I'm saying? So it's been different like levels to it and different things I've been doing under it, but like that's when we first started saying it. When I came back from Vegas, then I met with Lancaster with UTS and I was like, you know what I'm saying? I know this game, let's get this team together. We got some 8th graders and just kind of went from there.
I'm gonna stay. So are you still dealing with Rogers from Grand Blanc? He in that Grand Blanc now.
Yeah, he in Chicago now. Yeah.
Still, how he doing?
He's doing good. He committed to Illinois. So I think that's a great fit for him.
Champaign, Illinois.
Yeah.
So now let's go to the big leagues.
Let's talk about
Wayne Washington and X. How you got them walking up the tunnel with Dream Take
They
Work?
from Grand Rapids.
I know
What
they
you
from
mean?
Grand Rapids. I'm just saying though, you gotta see. They
How
make
could
your
you
money
be?
now. They can come
How
in
could
with
you
Louis.
be?
They can come on with Louis, Gucci, but they coming on with Dream Take Work. You have to do something to get them to wear that.
Tapped into the city, man.
Talk your shit,
Tapped
yeah.
into the city. I'm
Talk
not
your
paying
shit.
them a dime. I'm tapped into the city.
Right,
They're my boys. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
it. That's
They
it.
support what I got going on. I supported them when they was in high school. You know, I was front row at their game when they was in high school.
Okay.
Same thing where they at now. You know,
Yeah.
so
That's big. That speaks a lot. That's big.
absolutely.
Wearing that, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of love with the NBA cats wearing it. That's big. Even Kobe at Michigan, you know what I'm
Just getting
saying?
started, man. I'm gonna go crazy with the merchandise, like on a more on the street, high fashion level, creating things that I want to wear. You know what I'm saying? Outside of it, you know, the classic, simple designs. These cool, but like we like to put that shit on.
Right.
Y'all like to get dressed too.
Right.
I'm knowing. Whole crew.
But speaking of that shoe, you had, what was it, the ball you just had when everybody was dressed up, man?
The Dream Gathering.
That was nice, man. That was dope, man.
We coming back this year.
That should be an annual thing.
Annual thing for sure. That was one of the things I did to raise money for, like on the nonprofit side.
Okay.
So now we're not having this partnership with this bullcrap lunch program.
Okay.
Now we can feed our kids good, hot, you know what I'm saying, real meals.
Yeah, that was big. I seen
throughout the summer. So just doing bigger and better things.
I seen M. Scott come out. Shout out to Mario Scott.
Yeah.
I seen
He was just here this weekend
Oh, he
too.
was. I seen him come out. That's big, man. So next year, make sure Tough Talk we get invited. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
So we can
Absolutely. Y'all can do the red carpet. We can put that out there right now. Let's do it. Let's do it.
That's right.
Let's do it. Like this one have to go, about 8 feet.
About 8 feet
Yeah,
longer.
about
Let's
10 feet.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
Say out and interview different people and shit.
Absolutely.
We locked in. Yeah, we locked in.
But,
So now we still on DTW.
okay.
We're gonna go back to the youth because what you were doing with Coach Rob and his team was wonderful, of course. So, rest in peace, Coach Rob. That was crazy. Now, carry that legacy on.
Yeah, we absolutely got to do the Coach Rob Summer League.
Okay.
You keep going?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a part of it for sure. I don't know exactly. Rob was connected to mad different people on the basketball level.
That's a switch.
I've stepped in that on like content creation side of things, like helping it be organized, like putting the schedule together. When he first brought it, he was like, "Come to the park," and he sent it to me, and it was in a text message, and it was just the games and the names. And I'm like, "This what you sending to everybody?" He's like, "Yeah, what I'm saying? Literally everybody got this note what time they playing, where they playing at." I'm like, "Man, put this on like a flyer for you or something."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just kind of made it pretty
Organize
for
it a
him.
little bit.
That's what I was thinking for us.
Yeah.
Right.
Make it pretty a little bit, you know? A little bit more marketing up a little bit.
Right.
That's
But yeah, we're gonna keep that going for sure.
That's big. That's big. So now we go back it up a little bit. I'm gonna say 2 names, right? Say them both at the same time. You can tell us what they meant to you. First we'll go with Bar. You know what I'm saying? I never heard from Chick, you know what I'm saying? We was doing some crazy stuff with Bob and then Pookie. What did them 2 names mean to you?
Legacy for sure.
Who? Both?
Both.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Bob. Let's go Bob first.
So my granny Barb was like the pillar, you know what I'm saying? It was her first. My granny Barb was Pookie mom.
Yep.
So she took care of all of us, you know what I'm saying? When I say all of us, I'm talking about 10 kids. You know what I'm saying?
No man, just her.
No men, just her. No man whatsoever was financially supportive of me and my cousins growing up from birth till we was able to take care of ourselves.
Right.
Like for real. And she started it off, and my Aunt Pookie and my Aunt Tasha, her sister, they finished it.
Right.
And she went away.
Right. So now do you feel like it's your turn to do that?
Absolutely. It's all our turn. We was just talking about this yesterday. Like, it feels good that like we can call on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. If I need something, like I can call like directly to my immediate family and we good. You know what I'm saying? If we got each other, like we really each other crutches. And it took us a while to get there because just growing up, we all trying to get to where we want to go by ourselves and connect with all these other people. But at the end of the day, man, your family is, you know what I'm saying? Your family is everything.
Keep talking. We
So
know.
So overall, so what does the future hold for Mr. Duke Turley? What else do you have in store? I know Dream Takes Work is taking off. Is there anything else that you're working on that you bring to the table, or is there stuff behind closed doors that you don't want to say just yet?
A couple things.
Yeah.
For sure, I'm going crazy with the events. I'm about to go crazy with the events and starting with the gala. That was just like my DJ Ray. DJ Ray got to be in there. I've always been about like making sure everybody having a good time. And like in Grand Rapids, we don't have a space that cater to the black audience that want to spend money for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like bottles served. Excuse me, I ain't gonna say we don't have a spot. We do have a spot. But I'm talking about like really like living that like just big, you know what I'm saying? Like sparklers, bartenders,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
All
you
of
said,
that.
ain't nothing against the spot that we're speaking on.
Right.
We don't have multiple spots. We don't have multiple
Absolutely.
venues. You go to other cities, they got
Multiple
choices,
things,
Yeah.
all
Everybody
doing
can't fit in one building.
throughout the day too, though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like creating experiences. You know, I'm really about that. Definitely locked in with the merchandise situation. I'm doing a music festival. I can say
Get you good stuff. I'm glad you said that.
downtown, big,
DJ Red.
like Rolling Loud, big.
So is it gonna be local artists?
Yeah, absolutely. Summer, we're gonna build the show.
Build the show. That's what's up. That's what's up. Speaking about local artists, I know you and Cheesy was real cool. Was you his manager or y'all were just homeboys?
Man, we was boys. That's how I was his manager. Just
Okay.
like you said.
Yeah.
Miss Natasha make sure everybody. We was together every single day. You know what I'm saying? So that was like natural.
Yeah.
And people ask me all the time about management too.
Yeah.
All that was just so organic. That
Just was
all
y'all
those boys and all
relationship.
that. It was just we was all in the same household. We was hanging together. It was cool.
Kevin and family.
But you know, now it's like I put a lot of time into that though, like music and stuff like that. So now when people approach me about it, it's like, what are you gonna do for the work that I can do? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't work for free. Like that's what made me start doing my own brand. I've always been the helper. Like I've always helped everybody put their stuff together. And that's what I like doing.
Right.
Getting back to like I love creating experiences, catering to people. You know what I'm saying? I don't never mind being robbed. I'm gonna eat regardless.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I'm gonna eat regardless.
Right.
You bring if I'm around and I get to fix my own plate, I'm gonna fix it.
Right.
You know, and not dimming nobody else's life or nothing like that.
That's your own life.
Absolutely.
That's big, man. That's big. So say if somebody came with you with the music and it's like I need to manage, would you go back to doing something with music or you like
$1,000 a week.
you put his number on
I just did. I want to do more like I'll do projects with artists. I want to like, and I'll do multiple projects with artists, but I don't want to lock in with artists.
Okay.
So like, I just did. I produced a music video, and I didn't even know I produced the music video. The guy who shot it was like, you know, you're the producer of this music video. And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, you booked the space that we shot it in. You styled the clothes. You booked me. You got the artist. You know what I'm saying? You put all of this together. He's like, you're the producer. I'm like, oh shit, I'm a video music producer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I work with artists on that level, and then putting shows together and stuff like that.
That's big. So speaking on that, and going back to what you said earlier, how does a black man or a felony navigate all that stuff? You know what I'm saying? How do you get to book these spots and do all this stuff with that felony, with that F-bomb in your name?
First, you got to get the baking soda. No, listen.
That wicked wrist.
That was my first thing. That's when I turned to the streets when I got a felony. Like I literally felt that I had to. That was my only way out, and because who my family is, who my dad is, I was able to go into the neighborhood with my own situation and start there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I started seeing them like, these people my dad's age, they still out here. I can't do this. You know what I'm saying?
Staying stuff, doing stuff they shouldn't be doing.
Man, and I was like, this ain't me. You know, like I can't do this. I gotta figure out something else.
Right.
So I started taking like parties and stuff serious, and then I still always have my passion for the youth too, though.
So, but with that being said, though, like giving to the youth or giving somebody or giving contracts, like you said, operating for food, y'all do all that stuff. The felony, it didn't stop you anyway to get all that. Was that ever a problem?
Because I never like went to them as an employee. I always went to them as a partner.
Gotcha.
I never went to them as like,
Y'all
I
hear
want to
that?
work for
You
you.
hear that? Yeah.
I said, I'm Duke. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm bringing to the table. This is what is beneficial to y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is how I can be an asset to y'all and what y'all got going on, and partnered up like that. I had a lot of jobs. Not in between the felony though. Getting all the way up to the felony. Yeah, I went in on as a partner. You know, I'm bringing this to the table.
This what I'm bringing. This what I'm bringing to the table.
Do it like that.
So outside the business aspect of things, outside the DTW, outside the events, et cetera, let's have a little tough talk. Let's get a little tough with it, you know? So like, what's one of the biggest rumors that you heard about you that wasn't true?
I don't hear rumors about me, bro.
No.
Honestly. I've heard situations where shit happened
Like
and
what?
it wasn't all true.
Just a little bit.
But a little bit, you know, a little mix of the story a little bit. I don't know what I can talk about.
I'm talking about it. Let's talk about it. It's tough talk.
It's tough talk. Get it out. I really don't hear rumors about me. I'm talking about like stories that may be a little twisted, but it ain't no rumor though.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's never been a viral picture or nobody never blasted nothing or nothing. No, like, that never happened to me. Honestly, like I can really say that. Like nobody. I don't have problems with plenty of people. You know what I'm saying? But I've never had that. I didn't say I had problems with plenty of people. Growing up, all the way up, you know, like here and there, but nothing crazy.
So that people like, because you dance, you've always danced, you know, back in the past. Like nobody ever bothered you or anything with that, or called you gay or nothing like that. Like try to
never been
slander you.
No, never been a rumor about me or nothing. I mean,
No, I'm not saying rumor wise. I'm just saying in general. Nobody like try to pick on you, tease you because you danced or anything
absolutely.
like that. Okay.
Absolutely. But that shit never was like nothing to me. Because when I went out there, everybody was like, oh, dude, oh, dude. You know what I'm saying? And then like everybody around me, you know what I'm saying, know what's up. Like I ain't I ain't never had a problem doing that. And I'm 31.
So
Ever.
So like with that being said, so like you dancing and stuff, that brought you girls.
Yeah. I think I got teased more as a like young because I used to know how to jump rope. And then that like as a kid, like, you know what I'm saying, that was like, oh, only girls can do that. You know what I'm saying? But no, like, yeah. That allowed me to be around more women on the regular, honestly, especially in high school. I mean, that's after high school. After I got on varsity basketball, I couldn't dance no more because the halftime shows was that. You know what I'm saying? But I did dance outside of school, competitive with T3 Dance League, so I did that a little bit as well.
T3.
Yeah.
So girls, all that. When we gonna get a Duke Turley the third?
When I get married.
Ooh. So
Nothing
you
before.
so you want to get married?
I want to have kids. I got to get married.
I like
You
it.
just want to do it the right way.
That's all. That's just always been a thing for me.
So
my mom always preached that, like, well, she always said, no kids and no marriage while you in my household.
So with that being said, though, no kids, no marriage. So you just ain't out here fucking. You just like, I'm waiting. You might have a slip up.
I protect myself.
But you might have a slip up.
I protect myself.
Okay, let's just say Duke.
Let's
just say Duke. You have a dream take work party. You up to do say you get wasted. You go to the crib or go to her crib, no comment. Man, she call you 3 months later like, hey, I'm pregnant.
It ain't happening. I'm 31.
So it ain't ever been rumors about Babies, anything like that?
The only baby rumor I've ever had was in high school, maybe, and then as an adult was with the girls who robbed me.
Robbed you? Oh, shit.
Swear to God.
What niggas? They done robbed you and said, I'm pregnant by him too.
Listen, I was in the neighborhood at a woman's house doing business, and one of the girls come to the lady house and had a baby, right? And she walked in, I'm like, you know her? She's like, yeah, that's my daughter. I'm like, am I like this? I swear to God this happened. I'm like,
how long ago?
Did she say something to you though?
Maybe like right after I went to court and stuff like that.
Oh, so
this was like when I had to go to the neighborhood and get it how I can get it. Like right after, like seriously. She didn't say nothing in that moment, but I told her mom though.
You should hard drive when you seen it with the baby?
Like, because she had started that rumor like basically because she was like pregnant right after that happened type thing. And so it would have been a little time after that or whatever. But yeah.
Wait. No, right. Wait. So after they robbed you, after all this was going on, you doubled back.
No.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That was a rumor. That was a rumor.
It was a rumor that you doubled back.
That was a rumor. Getting back to a rumor that was about me was that girl, that baby was mine from that situation.
Was it okay? So since it wasn't true, was it the dude car that you had? Was it his baby?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she should have pinned him. Know that this is his baby.
That's wild. That's wild. So
she used to try to tease me about that too. I remember one time he said he had the baby on his screensaver and set his phone down and said, everybody just.
That's my baby. That's my baby.
That's weird.
Hey, so listen up, man. We got Duke Turley. Tell them all your social media, your business, you know what I'm saying? What events you got coming up?
I'm Duke Turley Jr. on everything. Facebook, Instagram. I'm also dreamstakework.us on Facebook and Instagram as well. And dreamstakework.us online. But yeah, stay tuned. Big merchandise, big festivals. Yeah, all that good stuff.
Yeah, we mentioned that we live from DTW right now.
Oh, we live right now?
No, we not live. I'm sorry, we not live. We recorded from DTW. You like, damn, wait a minute. But no, we ain't live. We ain't live.
They're watching
But we ain't
like,
we
wait,
not doing no editing. So
yeah,
whatever said, it's on there. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Tough Talk. I'm T. Craig.
Duke Turley.
DJ Red. Thanks for tuning in.
Episode 3.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah. Tell them our shit, Garcia. Tell them our shit.
Tough Talk Podcast on IG. Tough Talk Podcast on Facebook. Tough Talk Podcast on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe. That's where you see this man. That's where you see all of our other guests.
I appreciate y'all doing what y'all do. Real talk. Giving us a platform to speak and talk and have real fellowship between men.
Absolutely.
I know you got no more liquor bombs on New York. It's all about your cup. It's all about somebody's cup. Oh, yeah. You said you want some orange juice. Somebody your cup, Garcia. We don't talk stuff. Dreams take work. This segment is called How You Feel. Talk to him, Red.
Yeah, how do you feel about these 5 categories? You take them, put them in your order. First to last. Okay. I'm just gonna throw them out there.
How you feel.
But you scramble them up and you put
But you gotta tell us why you picked that order.
Okay.
Right. So you have love, you have wealth, you have family, you have respect, and I'm missing one. Loyalty.
All right. I would start with loyalty or respect, but
it gotta be one.
It depends. Like
you gotta tell us how. You gotta tell us
basically how
we
you
gonna
look
start
at life.
loyalty, respect. Was it family was in there.
Yeah, wealth.
Wealth. What was the last one?
Love.
Love, exactly. Yeah. So I argued about loyalty and respect is because it's like I want my respect from period.
Right.
You know, but that kind of hand in hand with loyalty.
Yeah.
But then family following that for sure because you know I can survive off they love. Wealth after that because I'm gonna get the money regardless, and love that's the last thing.
Why?
Because I feel like the loyalty is the love. Like if you're loyal to me, you really love me. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna cross me, if you're not gonna hurt me intentionally, like you really do love me. You know what I'm saying? So
Talk to us. I like that.
that's action. You know, love is the word, but loyalty is the action.
So loyalty was first, right?
Loyalty, respect, family, wealth, love.
Okay.
So there you have it. That's how Duke Turley, that's how he feels.
How you take work.
Comment on about him. Tell us how you feel.
Tell us how you
We
feel.
out.
We out.